Good thing about being a wholesaler is you get to cherry pick your deals, whether you're gonna flip them, whether you're gonna keep them for rentals. You always get to pick the best ones where it's kind of like a win-win situation. And I would suggest anybody that's scaling their business to go from, wholesaler, that you're gonna start keeping some properties, start flipping some properties, always have a multiple exit strategy on this one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll reach out to you next time. I got, and then I'm gonna go look at a property that we just bought in Kernersville that we're starting to flip on that. Yeah, house in Greensboro, we're gonna go take pictures because that just finished today as far as the cleanup. And that should go on the market. And then Kernersville house, we just started that project, second dumpster in. But that project is a sub 2. So we picked it up sub 2, paid out $12,000 to the seller. House is worth probably 40, and I got a balance of 68 left. Yeah, 68. So all in about 70, 75 maybe, probably something like that, 74, 75. And then do a little light rehab. If the market doesn't sustain itself, then I'll just keep it as a rental. Yeah, I think it's close to the Kernersville line. I've never been to these properties I'm gonna go look at now. I kind of just approve it from the computer. No, you guys are good. I was just coming to check it out. My brother's probably been working with you guys. Yeah. Cool. I just wanted to see what it looked like. There's a big one. The next thing is to get that deck. Get the deck cleaned up out of there and have a true backyard. How you doing? You guys maybe seen in the previous video, we had bought this rental property already tenant occupied. And typically when I get a property, I got a great deal on this house. I want to get it up to my standards. And one of them was that they had complained about this tree dropping these things here. And the tenants here are elderly. So it's, we don't want any hazards for them. So we wanted to get rid of that, clean up the backyard, make it look good for them, and make it like if I was living here. And then we have a good base to start with, and hopefully they stay another 20 years, That's what it's all about, is making sure you're taking care of your tenants. So the guys are cutting down the tree. Well, they're finishing up cutting down the tree today. So this is a rental, this one's a flip. This is another house that we picked up here. Just got across the street. This house, we actually listed one day and it sold the same day. Dang. So you can see Francis's sign there. Grass needs to be cut again. Let me show y'all guys inside real quick. Cool thing is the profit from this house will actually pay for my rental house across the street in full. So this house comes with a full basement. Last time I was here, there wasn't carpet, so now there's carpet in here. So, cool man cave type joint. And then actually, what looks like a trap door goes to the other side. Here, something like that. This side. Anybody want a stereo system for sale? And then here's just some extra material. All right, so this house, we listed it for $138, got a full offer at $138 the same day. $1,000 due diligence, 500 earns. And this one is scheduled to close 4/20. 4/20. No, that's the due diligence period. Sorry, May 6th. So this one will close May 6th. Due diligence period ends May 20th. It's a cute house, 138, still flying off the shelf because inventory is low in the price range of first-time home buyers. So in my market, 180 and below. So 138 off the shelf. This property was actually a renter. Landlord had this property. They didn't want to be a landlord anymore. They wanted to sell this property. So we bought it at a good price. I think we paid 71 for this. 71. I think we have 12,000 in rehab real quick, 3 weeks on the market and gone. I think we took an extra week just because stupid stuff. We couldn't get the trash out fast enough. That was sitting on that back porch back there, but you know. So the profit from this house will pay for my rental house across the street. So I'll take the flip money, which is active money, buy something that is passive money, and I own that house over there free and clear. I have a property closing Monday, so a couple more days, we'll close that property. That one's also, I mean, both, it's a good profit on that one too. Now we're headed to go visit another property that we just recently acquired, I think last week. And with this property, I know they're already a dumpster done, so there's another dumpster, and I'm just coming to look behind them to see kind of what needs to be done. It's the first time I see this property, so when I'm seeing it, you're gonna be seeing it for the first time. This one we just picked up last week. Paid 87 cash for it. Should be easily 87 or 81, I can't remember. Look it up, 135 Robbins Road. I think we got this, I think this is a 145, 150 house, retail. But the crew's already been here. So our internal crew does a lot of the landscaping and lawn stuff. So I'll show you what this looks like. I haven't been inside yet. So, and they already filled up one dumpster, this is dumpster number 2, so I'm afraid to go inside. All right, guys, so this is the property that we have. We're gonna flip this property. Original hardwood floors, they ripped up the carpets through here. Let's go into the kitchen, which is a huge, wide open space. A lot of cabinets, could be good or bad. I think the cabinets still are good integrity. You'll be surprised what you can do with the property when you actually paint the cabinets and put updated hardware on it. So which I think that's the direction that Francis is gonna go with this property. Finish with backsplash across it. Probably knock down this wall here to create a wide open space. Move the washer and dryer plumbing probably into the garage area somewhere else. And I'll just show you quick around the property real quick. It's not that big. You got your bathrooms, your bedrooms. This is a bathroom that's gonna go through a complete renovation. Whatever you've seen in the last house with the tiles, we're gonna tile this whole thing. It's gonna add some value to it. Put a new toilet, vanity set. Same on the other side for the master bath, half bath. And this is the half bath for the master. Got your vanity that's gonna be right here. You have your toilet that'd be right here. Small, but these things will fly off the shelf. Luckily, it's got updated windows. They're not the newest ones, but they're not the old wood ones. There's at least vinyl. So it's a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath. This thing will probably list this side of town for probably around 149. Be in and out of here fast, 5 weeks. So what we'll do is show you what looks like originally like an addition, and I'm gonna tell you why I think it's an addition, because that window probably led to look down the outside, and now it's looking inside a garage. Yeah, so definitely addition, which used to probably be a carport. So hot water heater looks decent. I'm gonna tear this down. Real beautiful backyard though. This just probably needs some pressure washing. Yeah. Real nice backyard. The guys just left cutting it. So you can see it looks good. It's gonna sell fast. Nice little house in a nice little area. That's it. It's gonna be a quick one. I'll tell you how we got the list. I believe this was an outbound call, maybe an RBM. Turned into these people have inherited this property. They lived in it for a while. It already had an existing mortgage on it from when they inherited it, so they kept paying it. Started falling behind on the payments. Wasn't really financially stable, so they wanted to really move to the beach. They moved out to the beach. We were able to pay them. They got enough money to move out to the beach to live out the rest of their life in dream house or whatever they want. What we're gonna do with this property is we're in the middle of a flip. So this probably will take 4 to 5 weeks to flip this property. Once we do that, if the market hasn't crashed, which I hope it doesn't, if it hasn't crashed, we'll list it for sale. We'll probably get somewhere between 150, probably 150 tops, between 145, 150. If the market has crashed, it doesn't matter. I'll be all in, maybe 100,000. Once I do that, then I'll go out and get renters. And this house will rent for 13, 14, 15, probably between $13,000 and $14,000, $1,400 a month. So I'll still be good as a landlord on this property, hold it for 3, 4, 5 years as long as I need to, and then maybe flip it at the end if I feel like it. But I always have multiple exit strategies on properties. And the good thing about being a wholesaler is you get to cherry pick your deals, whether you're gonna flip them, whether you're gonna keep them for rentals. You always get to pick the best ones where it's kind of like a win-win situation. And I would suggest anybody that's scaling their business to go from, wholesaler, that you're gonna start keeping some properties, start flipping some properties, always have a multiple exit strategy on this one. This one's easy, man. And we bought it for around 70 or 80, 70, high 70s, 80, something like that. Check it out, 135 Robbins. We on the deed, so you can look at it, check it out. And then I keep you guys up to date. This should take 4 to 5 weeks, hopefully on the 4 side. And we'll keep chugging along. Let's go see another house. Out here in Greensboro right now, actually at a house that just coming to get, Dave came to get the final pictures for the MLS.
Okay.
I ain't never been to this house before. It's something we flipped.
Where at Greensboro?
It's on Balboa, which is off of like East Wendover. I mean, literally just a week's worth of work. Painted all the walls. All the flooring was good. Actually, I bought this from my builder, the guy that's building my house.
Oh, okay.
He had built this one a while ago for a rental. All right, so now we're at a house, another one. This is 504 Balboa. Check the deed. You'll see that we purchased this property for $80,000. Doesn't need much work. What happened was, I believe they had a tenant in here. Yeah, they had a tenant in here, and they wanted to cash out and do something else with their money. Luckily, the guy that owned this house is actually a builder, so he built it. So that's pretty cool. Actually, and then I hired him to actually build my personal house. So shout out to Victor. So Victor sold us this property at 80. We're gonna be doing, we already did everything. Actually, Dave is here to actually take MLS photos. Now keep in mind, I've been doing this for 3 years, and I think in any business it's good to develop systems. And coming to properties is not the most valuable use of my time. So this is actually my first time stepping in this property or driving by it or seeing it, anything. And my team does the acquiring. They know what we want for paint. Obviously, Francis is in charge of coming behind them to make sure that everything is done. It's all the same. So this is a pretty quick one. Paint, a little bit of cleaning, replace a door or two, and it's on the market. This one's at 124, 125. Ready to go on the market soon as Dave's getting me those photos so Francis can put it on the MLS. But yeah, it's real simple. I could show you through real quick. You see, got a kitchen, open floor plan, fairly new build house style. Nothing too crazy. You have 3 bedroom, 2 full bath. You have your master bathroom. Like I said, the house is nothing special. It's a great starter home. It's for people that can go ahead and get their loan, get in their first house, and their mortgage be cheaper than their rent, and they can own. This is your other hall bath. This is the full bath, and you got 2 bedrooms here. Decent outside backyard. Not the best, but like I said, this is a starter home. So for 124, somebody can get in this no problem. I got a total of around 85 in it total, and we're gonna see if this thing sells. If not, still keep it as a rental because of the rent rate. Let's get out of here. Bro, you the only guy ever talking about it.
That's right.
Yeah, that's
students.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
Yep, trying to find a lane, trying to add value, provide a strategy, and it's recession proof because like some properties we're not buying, but we're just helping with the insurance claim, get more money for the seller on the insurance claim. And so if sellers stop selling, buyers stop buying, lenders stop lending, want to get things in place here. So I appreciate you taking the time. I know I want to catch up with you too for a minute. So